I'm a little twisted army. It's your boy Magic Pat. So this tackle review is going to be a little bit different than what we've been doing. I've been mostly covering my sponsors, especially Okuma and their stuff and Fish Lab Tackle. But we actually got a different company that we're going to talk about today. So we got sent a package from Plastix. We're going to open it up and see what all we got. Nice. Let's take the old hat off. It's itching my head today. I've been doing a lot of fishing, so I'm sunburnt all over. You're just gonna have to deal with a bald head. It's beautiful. Just deal with it. So I like to support smaller businesses, right? I like to go out and try stuff that nobody knows about, or things of that nature, because you never know when you're gonna find some kind of hidden gold, pretty much, right? And I ran across Plastix about 6 months ago. Thought their lures looked really neat because they deal with like flukes and things like that I use in my area for stripes, largemouth, spotted bass, all that kind of stuff. Really the bass fish, And they do make little paddle tails and stuff. I haven't really used them as much. I got to try them a few more times, but so far I have used the flukes and have done really, really well. So what happened was I ordered from them, and it was wintertime because that's just what happens. You get bored, you buy stuff you probably don't need or whatever. And I sat around with these lures for like 4 or 5 months, 6 months, unused. Our spring rolled around, and I remembered I had them, and so I started using them. If you don't know anything about Columbus, Georgia, where I'm from, this color, the white and chartreuse, is the absolute king of fish catching power here in the Chattahoochee River. You catch the big spots and you catch the hybrids and the stripes on it. Normally you want to do the body all white and then a chartreuse tail. But in the fluke, this half and half color is absolute gold. It is gold. And so I remembered I ordered a pack, took it out, caught a few fish, sent them the pictures, and was telling them, hey, look, I finally got to use your stuff. I really like it. I'm going to make a video on it. And as you can see here, here's a few of the catches that I've made using their stuff. And mostly, just because I mostly use the fluke when I'm out there in the kayak, this is mostly what I've caught them on. And so you can see I've caught some spotted bass, some stripes, hybrids. I've got a video coming out here in a couple of weeks, but I took them out and gave them a really good, just put them through the ringer kind of test, and they're awesome. So they liked my video a lot. And even though I purchased these lures, but to say thanks for making that video about, and like a couple of thumbnails and a couple of reels and stuff like that, they sent me some more stuff to try. And this is what they sent me. So this is kind of a tackle review and kind of an unboxing. So I told them I love like random colors. You never know what's going to work in your area. So I told them, make me as many wild and outrageous colors as you can. Be super creative because I'm going to try them all. And we're going to figure out what the fish really like in my area. And so they love that. That's like their favorite thing to do, is to experiment with color. So this is some of the colors they sent me. It's like a clear with like a drop of black in it to make it a smoky. All of it's got glitter. You got reds, yellows. You got the golds, the oranges, like the motor oil color. Then I told them we do a lot of like nighttime colors, so like purples and pinks and sunset type colors. Of course, doing this unboxing now, little movie magic, I actually had to open it before this. This is why I just kind of dumped it out for you, because I ran out of these and needed the ones that they sent me to do this fishing trip the last couple of days that you'll see in a few weeks. So I had to dip into it a little bit to get some more of these out. Then you got a bunch of like the natural colors right here. They sent me, so this is really neat. I'm going to open this one up because I want to show you this. They make Magnum worms. They're like the 8-inch worms, 8.8 I think. Check these colors out. I'm actually excited for this clear and red with like just bare minimum flake in it. That is going to be absolutely wild. They've got this like almost just kind of like a sunny, shiny, I don't even know what you would call this color here. And some of these they don't even have names for. Like I said, these are just all experimentation on their part, which I love. And as I find colors that work out, I'm going to send them pictures and I'll get more. They sent me these little mud bugs. I can use these out there. They're actually a really cool color one. If I saw it a second ago. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to trying these for the little shoal bass. Sent me a lot of the like hogs, the brush hogs or whatever, in a watermelon. It's a watermelon red. And then some of the little paddle tails, which these are going to be great for the skipjack. I can already tell you right now, these are going to be great for the skipjack. Yeah, it is some bunch of just really random colors. And they sent that as just to say thank you for using their stuff and for posting the pictures. So here's the thing. When I talked to them, I wanted to know, like, what's your mission? Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your company? And like straight to the point, their mission is to give you the best quality product that you can get without having to pay an arm and a leg. And I like that. So I like using good quality stuff at a good price. You use as good a quality equipment fishing as you can afford. But you don't have to break the bank. And that's what the good thing about stuff like this. When you get custom makers that make this kind of stuff right here, you don't have to pretty much pour out your bank account to get good stuff. Now, do these hold up as well as like the Strike Kings that, you know, you could stretch them for forever? No, they don't hold out that long. These are more in line with, like, say, the Zooms, somewhere around there. So I usually get about 5 to 6 fish out of a Fluke before it's finally tore up. But here's the thing, you know, you got, was it 5 or 6 to a pack? And, you know, I got like 3 packs and it didn't cost but like, I don't know, $15, $20, something like that. And that's with shipping, you know what I mean? I know when I go to the store right now, when I see the packs of Zoom or whatever, them things are almost $8 a piece, and that's just sitting in the store. And, you know, you won't get quite as many as these. So I've actually been testing them extensively. I've been using the Flukes, and I've just started using the paddle tail. So we'll open one up so you can kind of take a look at it. So I've been using these, but they're just like the Fluke. I'm using the chartreuse and white, okay? I've only used it a few times. I didn't really give them like the testing I needed to, but about the time that I started using them, the skipjack kind of started disappearing. So now they're being really picky. So if you're not using something this big and just like a solid white or green, the skipjack just aren't really messing with it. Even my spoon's not been getting as many bites as usual. Having said that, they're awesome. And I love the fact that they're willing to experiment and try different colors to see what will work in your area. Up to this point, he didn't have any of these colors. Like, I just told him to go wild with colors, send them to me, and we're going to find out what works in my area. And if they work, he'll make names and colors and packaging and all that kind of stuff. And it's awesome. They'll tailor the color that you want for your order. So if you call, and that's a great thing about being a custom maker like this, you know, I call them up and I'm like, hey, you know, which actually I message them. They're on Facebook, so if you want to check them out, look them up on Facebook. You can order from there. I believe you just talk to them through Messenger. They do PayPal and stuff like that. Who else are you going to tell that I want you to make me an 8-inch worm that has every color of the sun in it? You know what I mean? Or like, I want 4 different greens, but also flake in it. If you want to try another company, want to give a small company a chance, go to their Facebook page, Pandemic Plastic. You see the little logo right here? Order a couple of packs. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. They're awesome, and they'll work with you on colors. If there's, I know in my area, so on the river, white chartreuse is dominant. Like, that's the color. But I got some lakes and rivers that I fish over here that you need to be using like Junebug or some type of purple or like Morning Dawn, like the pinks and the purples. And they'll make you whatever you need for the area. They'll get you some colors, show you some samples, or work up an order. They'll give you the price, and within, I don't know, 4 or 5 days, I had my order. So give them a try, look them up, and tell them I sent you. Tell them, let them know that Twisted Tackle was talking about them. Like I said, I don't get any commission from them. I don't get any money. I just told them I would test their lures out, and they freaking blew my mind. So that's it. That's going to be the video. I've talked probably way longer than I should have, but just super excited about it. And the fact that they would send me so many baits. But this isn't the first time they did that either. I ordered a few a while back, and just to say thanks, they threw like a couple of packs in extra. Not saying they do that all the time, but at that point, they didn't even know who I was. I was just another guy asking for some lures. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like, oh, he's got a YouTube, TikTok following, whatever. I was just some guy to them at that point. And they were just like, here, have a couple extra packs on us. Who does that? You know what I mean? Like, they gave me a bunch of lures that I've never used before or seen, and I want to try out, but I just need the situation. Some of them lures are kind of like specific to a type of fishing. So anyway, check them out. I got some more videos coming out. Hopefully, we have a video coming out just about every week for the next 2 months. I've got to get more footage up. And trying to do I was doing every Tuesday at 7, but finally got my analytics in, which I can't believe it took this long. Looks like more of y'all are online at 6 o'clock. So we're now going to swap to 6 p.m. every Tuesday. Like the video, subscribe to it. All that good stuff. I need help growing. I appreciate everything y'all are doing. And get out there and catch a fish. Get out on that water. Why sit here and watch me when you could be fishing? You know what I mean? So get out there, catch a fish, have fun, and I will see you back out on the water. Peace.